Okay, fraction, subtraction. Okay, hello dear friends. So let's do some fraction subtractions. And it's kind of fun to do. The first, let's take a row, 1/2减1/3，1/3减1/4，1/4减1/5，1/5减1/6，1/6减1/7，1/7减1/8，1/8减1/9。Okay, we will stop here. And where is my glitter pen? I cannot find my glitter pen. Oh, that is not good. But we will use this red pen. And we start from the first one. 2 and 3. The denominator is 2 for the first and denominator is 3 for the second. So we cannot do subtraction or addition. Addition and subtraction, there is one condition. You can do the operation only when the denominator is the same. Now they are not the same. We need to work on it and make it the same. 2 times 3 becomes 6. 3 times 2 becomes 6, right? So we get the same denominator. But come back to the first one. If we times 3 on the denominator, we have to times 3 on the numerator. Same for 1/3. If we time 2 for the denominator, with the denominator, we need to time 2 on the numerator. We increase however times, we need to increase however times, the same times on bottom and on top. So this becomes 3/6 minus 2/6. 6 and 6. The numerator, the denominator is 6. We do not change because we need the same denominator. And the numerator, 3 minus 2 is 1. And the same thing, 3 times 4, 4 times 3 times 4 times 3. So the denominator is 12. The numerator is 4 minus 3 is 1/12. And this one, 4 times 5 is, let's do it one more time. So 20, and 5 minus 4 is 1. The same thing we have seen the pattern. The numerator is always 1 and the denominator is times together. So 30, 1/30, 1/42, 1/56, 1/72. Okay, so that is easy because the numerator is 1. And now we change to some number a little bit different. Okay, we do it again. Each time 3 problems. 2/3 minus 2/3 minus 1/4. So the numerator, the denominator is not the same. We need to time 3 and 4 times times 3 equal to 12. 8 minus 3 equal to 5 over 12. So now we see the number is not so pretty, but that is the way. So 3 over 5 minus minus 2 over 3. Can we do it? I'm not sure. Times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. Oh. So the numerator is 15 and the denominator is 15 and the numerator is 3 times 3 is 9 minus 10. Oh, we cannot do it because we are only in 3rd grade and 15, we cannot do it. 9 is smaller than 10, we cannot do it. If we go to 5th grade or elementary school, we know negative number, but for now the teacher has made a mistake. You cannot subtract a big number from a small number. That just does not exist. So we cannot do it for now. 2 years later we can do it. This is a little bit beyond 3rd grade. I know some 3rd grade kids knows it, but for now I will not give problem like this. The 3rd one, 5 over 6 minus 2 over 3. Ooh, this one we can do 2 ways. What we can do, we can 3 and 6. They are not the same number, so 6 times 3 times 3, 3 times 6 times 6. This is one of the way to do it. It's not the smartest way. It is not the easiest way, but this is one of the method we do it. So 18, the denominator is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 2 times 6 is 12. So 3 over 8, and both divided by 3, 1 over 6. So it equals to 1 over 6. Okay. Another thing we do, still the same problem. I will copy the problem. 5 over 6 minus 2 over 3. What do we do? 6 and 3, there is a relation, right? 3 times 2, we get 6. So 6 does not need to times 3. We can find the least common multiple. The least common multiple. So as long as we can find one number that is the multiple of the 2. 6 is 1 time multiple of 6. And 6 is 2 time multiple of 3. Right? So this becomes, the denominator is 6. And 5 minus 2 times 2 is 4. So 1 over 6. Woohoo! The result is the same. So try to think smart, to think and use the easiest, simplest way to solve problem. I always like things smaller. I like number smaller. I like number clean and sharp. Do not make it into big number. Now we will do some more exercise so that you know if you do it smart, you can solve problem much easier. So 1 over 24 minus 1 over 48. What do we do? You can do 24 times 48. It's just too big. How about 24 times 2? It becomes 48. Right? Then 48 is the denominator. 2 minus 1 is 1 over 48. Okay. 5 over 56 minus 8, and this is 1. Okay, let's see. So 8 times 7. This one we cannot do. How about 15 over 50? 15 over 56 minus 1 over 8 times 7 equal to 56 is the denominator. 15 minus 7 equal to 8 over 56, and they can both divided by 8 is 1 over 7. 15 over 49 minus 3 over 14. Let's do it. So 49 and 17 and 14, there is a magic number, that is 7. So this one we times 2, and this one we times 7, and it will be the same because 49 is 7 times 7 and times 2 now, and 14 is 2 times 7 times 7, so they are the same. On the bottom we times 2, on the denominator we times 2, on the numerator we need to times 2. On the denominator we times 7, on the numerator we need to times 7. So it becomes 49 times 2, and the numerator is 30 minus 21, so 98, and 30 minus 21 is 9, and that is it. This is the simplest form. Thank you very much. You have a good night. Okay, hello dear friends. So this video we will do fraction subtraction, and let me write it again. Subtraction. We will do it in a sense that is quite language related. So fraction is 分数. 分 is divided, and divide and portioned and rationed. 分数 subtraction is 减法. 分数减法. To begin with, we will first introduce what is 真分数. in Chinese, 分数 can be classified as 真分数. What is 真分数? 真 is real, 分数 fraction, real fraction, and which is I do not know. In English, there is such a word that is fraction, just a fraction. Okay, for example, 1 over 2, this is 真分数. Why? Because the denominator is bigger than the numerator. Another number, 365 over 5. The denominator is bigger than the numerator. This is 真分数, but this is not simplified 真分数, but still this is 真分数. Okay. 假分数. 假 is fake. It's not real, unreal, or fake 分数. So 3 over 2. The numerator is bigger than the denominator. This is called 假分数. 365 over 25. The numerator is bigger than the denominator. And this is 假分数. And at elementary school level, we are not comfortable with 假分数. We are not comfortable with fractions with a bigger head, with a bigger numerator. So we change into 代分数. No, this 代分数. 代分数, which in English is mixed number. 代 is go together. 妈妈带着孩子带. This is the way we say it. 代分数. So, for example, all the 假分数 can be a 代分数. 3 over 2 equal to 1 over 1 and half. Okay, this number is a little bit big. We can do it, but we will not spend too much time to it. Okay, 5. This is 26 over 5 is 5 and 1 over 5. This is 代分数. Okay, so today we are going to learn about 代分数 subtraction. 代分数. So mixed number subtraction. Mixed number subtraction. Okay, are we all there? 1又1/2减去7/8. So the first thing, you can see half is smaller than 7 over 8. 7 over 4 is half, and 4 is bigger than 4 is smaller than 7, so it's more than half. You need to borrow from the mixed number, from one number before. So it becomes 2 over 3, 3 over 2 minus 8 over 7. And now we can time to make the common denominator. Times 4 equal to, the numerator the denominator becomes the same, 8. The numerator is 12 minus 7 is 5 over 8. The second problem, 9 and 5 over 1 minus 10, 4 over 3 over 4. I am still have this Chinese mentality because we say the denominator first. It really, sometimes in Chinese language, math is easier. Sometimes when you confuse or when you combine Chinese and English, it becomes quite, you need to twist your mind. Okay. Oh, this one is wrong. I'll try to say this. Okay, first we see 1 over 5 is smaller than 3 over 4. So we need to borrow. Do we need to borrow everything from here? It becomes too complicated because this one, the first number, we can change into 8 and 6 over 5 minus 8 and 3 over 4. This will become easier because 8 and 8 can be subtracted. So it becomes, and the relation between these two numbers is adding together. The fraction, the relation is adding together. So you can subtract this 8. It becomes 6 over 5 minus 3 over 4. Find the common denominator times 4 times 5 times 5 equal to, the denominator is 20, the numerator is 24 minus 15 equal to 9 over 20. And that is the result. Okay, the third problem is 25 of 2 over 7 minus 16 and 6 over 5. Okay, so we know 6 over 5 is bigger than 2 over 7. So we need to borrow. What do we do? 24 and 9 over 7 minus 16 and 5 over 6. So we can do this way. 24 minus 16 is 8. And 7 over 9 minus 9 over 7 minus 5 over 6 times 6 times 6 times 7 times 7 equal to 8. This is a plus sign. Plus 42 69 54减55 oh, this is times 7. Gosh. What I am thinking, minus 35 equal to 8 plus 42 as denominator, and this is 9. So finally the result is, I have no room to write it, 8 and 19 over 42. Okay, that is the result. Thank you very, very, very much.